Hi there, my name is Gordon McCrory. I am the Happiness Guy, and this is a video on how to choose a life coach. Now, given that I am a life coach, I fully accept that I might be a tiny little bit biased in this, because these are the things that I consider important, but you might think one or two things are important that I've missed off of this, and I've not missed them intentionally. It's just like these are all the things that I've thought this would be good. So without further ado, how do you choose a life coach? Well, let's say you wanted to go on holiday. You'd kind of probably look at something like TripAdvisor and think, how does this hotel do? What are the comments like? So I think reviews and proof. If you're going to embark on something and trust someone to help you with something that's tough and often sensitive, then you want to know you're in really safe hands as best you can. So look for high reviews and high quality reviews and see what their customers or clients have written about them. Is there anything that really resonates with you and your situation? A career coach, if you've got someone that's really good in careers, might not be great in relationships, and someone that's great in relationships might not be great in careers. So a life coach, find out what they love to do, find out what their specialties are, and make sure that they're matched to you. Next, what about qualifications and experience? So with life coaching, there's often not that high a barrier to entry, and what that means is just about anyone kind of could become a life coach. And if you imagine this, if you kind of go to a life coaching company and you say, right, well, I want you to train me to be a life coach, and you pay them a lot of money, nobody fails. Nobody is going to fail the exam to become a life coach when they've paid thousands of pounds to the company to teach them to be a life coach, because it's not in the company's best interest to fail people. So what I'm saying with that is that quality can vary. Now, I've got an honours degree in exercise and health science as a starting point, before I did anything else. So that's a 4-year university kind of level qualification, plus then a bunch of other things, and however many thousands of hours spent reading and learning and all of that. Whilst I'm kind of, instead of qualifications, moving a bit further than that, what about experience? So how long have they been a coach, I think, is really relevant. And what was their experience prior to that? Was it relevant? What about life experience? I'm not saying, for example, that someone that's 22 or 25 couldn't be a great life coach. It's not impossible, but it's less likely than someone that's kind of seen a bit of the world and has gone through a bunch of stuff themselves. So I think that that's worth considering. What about their qualifications? What about their experience? Beyond that, can you get to know them in advance of meeting them in some way, shape or form, or can you get to understand your own challenges through their eyes in some way, shape or form? So with that, I'm thinking about things like, have they got free content? Do they love publishing blog posts? Have you got a lot of great quality stuff there? Or do they do lots of videos on different things? I think that just allows you to kind of feel a little bit more confident or certain, and they can outline their expertise. What next? Well, I think coaching's kind of like a really personal thing. I always want to meet who I may be working with before I say, yeah, I'm going to work with them, because who wants to go to work with someone they don't really like or get on with that well? So I think that the client shouldn't be put at a disadvantage for that. So I think kind of, do they offer a free exploration session? Now, currently I do. Maybe I won't always, but it's certainly been kind of the way that I've approached coaching so far, because I think that it's a great way, risk-free, for any client to get a feel for what coaching might be like, and experience what coaching might be like with me without risk to them and their money. So I'm happy with that. Not all coaches offer free exploration sessions, but I think you should certainly ask. Beyond that, then, I think about what you really need. Is it a coach or a mentor or both? A coach will ask you great questions and help you get clarity and help you design kind of a formula and strategy and things like that, and help keep you accountable. But a mentor's actually done it. And I kind of think sometimes that having a coach and a mentor is better than, not sometimes, almost always would be better, because the mentor knows how to do it, and they might know a few different ways to do it, but they're really going to be certain and they can lead you through it. And I think that can often be a lot faster when you've got a mentor with specific experience in what you need. So do you want a coach, or do you want a mentor, or do you want a bit of both? Another thing in life coaching, which is a bit of a shame, but some life coaches don't have their own lives together. So that I would be wanting to look at. And imagine you getting kind of taught how to stop smoking by someone that smokes, or taught how to be in great physical shape by someone that's obese or really overweight. There's a lack of congruency with that, and it's just not authentic. You need to know that they are really good, and not only do they know how to do it, but they have implemented their own processes for themselves. Because knowledge is one thing, and anyone can read a book, but can they get themselves to do it, I think is a real testament of whether then they might not be the only thing, but definitely is relevant to whether they can also get you to do it. So have they got their own life together? And then lastly, how did that session go, or how did your conversation go? Did the two of you get on well? Does what they say resonate with you? Do you seem to be coming from a similar place? So those would be my top tips. It's get some reviews or proof, find out the qualifications and experience, see what free content they've got and kind of consume that. Do they do a free exploration session? If so, fantastic. Do you want a mentor or a coach, or both? Have they got their own stuff together, shall we say? And does who they are seem to resonate with you? And do they seem to really want to help? And let's chuck that in, because I think that's a big deal. You want someone passionate about helping you kind of solve whatever it is that's challenging for you. So these are my top tips. My name's Gordon McCrory. I am the Happiness Guy. I really hope this has been helpful for you. And whatever it is you're wanting to improve, good luck, be brave, take action, and thank you for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.